Welcome to another episode of the Kynseed series, and as you can see, our save comes with a warning of old save detected and that might have issues. So we're going to go ahead and load it in, but be aware there may be more problems than previously. For example, this is not where we left off, but that's fine. On the heels of last episode where we discussed the roadmap, we actually have gotten ourselves a changelog. Here's a note: families will have a family secret to uncover. Right. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and start out by looking into this new change, because I think it's exciting. Ooh, a dandelion. Tell the time. So things are reset, because I know we've picked up dandelions. It's how we tell time. So it looks completely different. But what do we have? We have blacksmith ownership. Open and close the shop, fulfill customer orders, and create, sell, and recycle blacksmith goods, hire staff. It's the first pass on the business ledger, staff opening the shop, and existing village customers coming by and ordering. God, that's so different looking. So that's what's going to be new with the blacksmith. And then new fair weather items, home sweet home, keeps your farm close. A trough to assist with pig-related chores, and rootways, a magical way to get around. And I think those are those like caves that we've seen covered in stuff. So I think that's probably what that's going to end up to be. I don't know that we can actually get these things right now, on the save at least, because I don't believe there's any way to go back to Fairweather since we've been there before. Primrose. Interesting. We also have new updated art for the growables. New and replaced book text. Put in a new fish. There'll now be snow in the winter, which is exciting, because it's one of my favorite things about it being winter. Alternative loading asset method to speed up the game screen appearing. Makes the screen appear earlier, but then requires waiting for assets to load. Should roughly take the same time as before. Dandelions are pick-upable for later use. So, is it like in my inventory now? Oh. So it is. So we can use this to tell time now. And then you can use it. So you don't have to constantly be picking them up as you run out of time. Highlight around majority of gatherables, which is nice because everything looks really nice, so it's actually kind of hard to pick out what is special. And they've also put that little hand there, I think. So now we can know what we can interact with, which I really appreciate, because there's been times where I've gone up to something been like, this looks like maybe, but it doesn't. Blacksmith crafting UI refinements, NPC chat and favors fixed based on feedback, likes and dislikes for summer down villagers. Nice. Save show and are in order of the last save date. And then for some of the fixes, friendship down on loading of the save has been fixed. The market stall interact point has been improved, which I think we've had problems with in the past because I'd go to try to interact with them, or like to buy the seeds, and we'd only be able to talk to the person. So maybe it's about that. Disabled decay behavior for items, which isn't something we really encountered. I didn't keep like a close enough eye on our inventory to have noticed that. Flickering scroll down box, item box in task crate fixed. Fixed UI screen scrolling when loop back to start correctly. Okay. Pigs should show up at the right place when buying from an auction. Fixed for bluefish appearance in the market stand. So that's all that's marked down on the changelog, which is found on their website in the forums. They're kind of hard to find, especially because if you type up Kynseed patch notes, you don't actually usually get it. You have to actually just go through the forum to get to it. Alright, let's go ahead and use this to travel. Ooh, now we can see which ones we could travel to. I thought that was kind of apparent before, but now it's even more clear. Let's go to the festival green and then head up into the village. I want to go look at that blacksmith. Is there anything going on here in town? No. Wonder if we started to sell stuff on off days if people would come. I'm not sure. I don't know why they would. Alright. I just want to collect the dandelions because they look cool now. I use this one. I know there's one here that I still haven't used and it bugs me to this day. Alright, so here's the blacksmith. There's the people who normally own it. Can I just take it from them? That seems odd to me. You can't open the shop. You either don't own this shop or you aren't old enough to. Business ledger? Would you like to buy it? It costs 500 brass, of which we have 30. So it's not something we can look into right now, it would appear. O2. I want an order. So I hope this isn't how it comes in because there's no way I'm going to be able to remember what people need like that. I hope it gives us like something like on our log or journal. I wonder what that dingling is. Oh, people coming in probably. Hi. It was indeed that. So at least we can look at this and see how it's different. So do we need more than one? Because we could select this copper. This is the only mold we have. Let's go ahead and pour that. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and... Ooh, it was perfect! I appreciate that because I didn't think it was. I was curious how maybe it looks different. I like these little like notifications on how you're doing at least. Good. Ah. There we go. Flexibility. Woohoo. I don't want to try to get that small one. That was okay. Ah, poop. At least one side's nice. So we got good durability, sharpness is alright, and overall. Yeah, and it's copper. Alright. Go ahead and close that. And then, can I talk to him? Not you, Jeffrey, sorry. How are you? Doing better, thanks. Goodbye. They should allow you to be able to back out when you first start talking to him. But you cannot. Well, I have to come back and talk to him later. Probably. Okay, we'll talk to him later and see if we can sell him that sickle. He feels ill. You want some cuckoo? I have that. Oh, so you can see there is some of the stuff is new. Like, the blood feud didn't look like that, I don't think. What's this? Nightberries. I didn't know I had those. Got a lot of rotten apples. Oh, gray lilac. What was it that we were looking at that had the same... Ah, the charmweed. That definitely has new art because before, at least when you picked it, it looked like the rainbow mushroom. Maybe that's gotten updated. Alright. I mean, I guess you're here. Have a strawberry. Very generous of you. Oh yeah. Here's a secret for you. My most liked item is strawberries. That was a good random choice. Gonna go ahead and head home. Oh, I do like that it notifies you. It's a little... Ooh, maybe this is the one I've missed. Is this it? Yes! This is the jugs. So now if I go to the map... No map, okay. If I go to this map... Yay! Now I have all the info! I'm so excited. And I feel really dumb for missing that for as long as I did. It's right there when you walk into town, but... we'll just carry on then. Oh god! I'm sorry. I meant to throw you a strawberry. But instead I hit it with a slingshot. My bad. Gave us a less relationship with the pig, so... Can I pet you? I'm sorry. Here, have a strawberry. No, he doesn't want food. Good. I was like, I just realized I'd forgotten to feed the animals, and so I was gonna head and do that, but I hit the wrong button. So I'm a terrible person, I just shot my pig. I don't know how to feed you. I'm sorry. At least not something you'll enjoy, unless you like fish. Nope. Ooh, I can sleep in that spot. Can I sleep over here? Ooh, you can. I'm gonna take the pig bed now. Be sad. Bye, puppy. I'm torn. I'm super torn between trying to make a lot of money so we can do the blacksmith, or if I want to start a new game. Especially because it comes with that warning. It's kind of the main reason I'm concerned, but combining the warning with there's stuff I haven't gotten to experience because I've had this save for several changes now. Like the character customization, I haven't gotten to try out or see what that's like. So there's some things that might be worth restarting for, but I'd also like to see what the blacksmith is like. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think on the topic. For today, I wonder how much we could make. I'm also really curious about how the item selling goes. Ooh, rough right there. I don't know if that's something not loading or... But that was quite a stark line in the sidewalk. But I don't know how to judge how much to sell something for. Which makes it hard to make money if you're always making it too low. You know? You don't have fruit veg! It's kind of cool because you can see some of the internal workings, like that they're checking the store for certain items. What's this? The Rose of Romance. Glass jar. I think we have one of those. Druidic carving. Don't know that we have that though. Slingshot. It'd be fun to run any of these, really. It'd be cool to see how they vary from each other. I mean, it's gonna be pretty obvious on how the shop, the general store runs differently from like the blacksmith, because you have to craft your items. So probably be the same with all of them. There'll be a very clear difference. Anything? Anyone? Can I just start selling? I'm gonna try selling this for 5 and just see what happens. I'm also curious if people will show up, because I don't think they will. But if they won't, it probably shouldn't allow you to start trying to set up your— oh, yeah, here they go. I wouldn't be upset if you could only sell on market days. Ooh. So E to stop. Sold for 4 brass. 6 brass. Okay, so I think maybe it's around the right price if you get the people trying to barter, whereas if it's too low, they'll just give you that price. Ooh, we making money. Made 18 brass. We still got 6 more fish. But our time has ended. Alright, let's go for a little longer. And go for... what do we got a lot of? Well, let's go tomatoes. And sell for the 5 again. Oh, that person has a kitty on their head. I bet that's someone we've not met. I wonder where they're at. Probably in that upper area. Yeah. I think maybe I'll start like defaulting on 5 and see where that takes me. What's nice about the tomatoes is you don't have to continue to plant them, they're just kind of there. So this is like free money in essence. I just gotta stop by them every once in a while. I don't even water them or anything like that. Oh. Sold that one for 4. There we go. Alright, we have Y to change item. Yeah! Let's go with pears. Again. You've made so much money. I think maybe 100, over 100 brass, obviously, but what were we at? Maybe we've made like 120? Alright. That was successful. We'll have to probably fish some more. See about selling those, because they're kind of always available, opposed to the things I never remember to get seeds to plant. Wonder what day the seasons change. I know most games it's on the 15th. Oh, I think there's a calendar. Could probably use that. Ooh, the 14th. Maybe we can wait till winter this episode. I'd really like to see that. Maybe I will spend the rest of my time fishing for today. I'll let you know if I get anything new that we haven't seen before. I mentioned those paths. I think this is one of them. One of the paths that you can use to travel around. I would really like having one of those. I'd probably prefer it to having this. I'm not sure though. I do enjoy being able to... nothing to plant here. But I do enjoy knowing kind of what the time is and what the date is. I think it's the next update that they're going to add another way of getting to fair weather so you can get a second thing from him. But that is going to be like a month from now that'll happen. Ooh, there's something like growing here. Oh, wow. How long has that been there and harvestable? Time 3:10. Haha. Can I plant stuff here? I mean, I don't imagine so. I imagine this is just kind of like the tomatoes that are growing in the background. But, yeah. I wonder if those have always been there and I just didn't realize that you could interact with them. Like, I knew there were plants there. I'd seen it, but I thought it was decoration, not something that I could actually get. Set to bed. Wait. Oh, item permission granted. I was just checking this stone to see if I'd activated it, and I hadn't. But apparently we have permission, but I don't think she really has anything around her house for us to pick, you know? It's not like with some of the houses that have fruits and veggies and stuff around them that I would want to take. Yeah, I don't know what it is about the new art, but it's much easier to see things that I can collect. And man, am I happy about that. I just didn't realize how much I was missing when I was out and about. Not that I was actively trying to collect too much. I discovered this statue, which apparently I hadn't done yet. All good stuff this is. Oh, I haven't talked to this roaming child. This is Copper Kettle. Doesn't have much to say. I've talked to you? Nope. This is Clay Teapot. Hello, Clay. How are you? He's busy. Gotcha. I would really like you to help me out with a favor. Deliver the following items to Teresa Green. Gooseberry. Hurry along then. Okay. I just got a task from a child. Are you adopted, Ted? Oh, adopted! Once courted the old woman who lives in a shoe, but her soul belonged to the children. You almost were her father. Weird. Can't believe I now have— okay, let's look at the journal. Nope. Under calendar? Task? Tasks. So plant and harvest wheat seeds. Well, that might take a bit. Charmweed. Oh! We should do this. Cute. We've got that pinned. And deliver one gooseberry. I don't think we have a gooseberry yet. But I could find— I wonder where Jug— oh, the Jugs are back in town. They run the bar of sorts. Hey there. Let's talk. Greetings. Good afternoon. Tascafo. Okay, that's not great. So, how many Charmweeds do we have? 4. Okay, let's gift it. Acceptable. Nature Call. Secrets. My most liked item is pork. Okay, so I don't know that that completed it, but we'll see. Calendar, tasks. Ooh, it did complete it. I think that's one of the weirdest things for me to figure out is completing quests by gifting seems weird, and probably doesn't help that for me one of my quests stopped working because of that. So I don't know, I'm always really hesitant to turn in a quest that way. Oh, I'm so excited. It's gonna be winter in the morning. Start of season 4. Ooh. These things sound different now. I don't like the blue of that announcement. Oh look, all our HUD has changed. I like all the little snowflakes. I adore that the HUD and everything changes depending on the season. I think it's brilliant. So it sounds like it's supposed to be snowy, but it isn't. Ooh, let's get these tomatoes. Some fancy tomatoes grown in the winter. Gonna mark up the price for that. These here are winter tomatoes. Not your usual run-of-the-mill tomato. Hey. Ooh, a minnow. Teeny tiny guys. Come here. Another minnow. Nice. It's funny the sound effect is in the house. Or it probably shouldn't be. Everything's so pretty. I like this color scheme. The previous one was a bit saturated for me. It's very red. Nikki, man, are you gonna get dressed? It's winter time. Nope. He's gonna still be naked. Alright. Well, keep your bum warm. Good luck with that. Oh, I haven't read this? Kookadoo 1. Kookadoo will only grow before noon says hello. Good to know. Can't open that. What if that's the same mine as the one that you can go through in your home on the farm? We gotta learn how to get the key out of the pig. I thought I had that figured out. Tried it. Didn't work, so I'm back to square one. Don't know how to get the key from the pig. I wonder if you could save by, like, napping? Like if I was to sleep an hour, would it save? Because I'd like to call it there, but I don't want to have to go back and get that page for the book again. Get up here and see. I mean, we'll never know. This is so pretty right here. Money! I got 1 brass for completing a task. I don't know who gave it to me, but I'm very happy. Go ahead and sleep for an hour. Hopefully that's saved, otherwise I'll have to get that later. But that's going to be it for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed learning about the new patch notes and seeing winter and selling a bunch of stuff. Hopefully we can continue doing that if we decide to stay on this save and to try to get a blacksmith. So hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and until next time, I hope you have a wonderful day.